be. Here are my NBA game predictions for December 19th of 2021 for Week 10. Tonight there's 9 games. I got all my spreads from FanDuel, and then the over-unders weren't out yet as the time of recording, so I'll be giving what I think the over and unders will be. I'll be going over each game for the spreads and over-unders. First is the Heat at the Pistons. So I expect the Heat to win by 6. Due to their defense on the Pistons, they should hold them below 100 points, but low 100s if they do cross. Heat should win this no problem. Under 214.5 due to the Heat's defense. For the Trailblazers at the Grizzlies, Trailblazers have been struggling as of late. They've been struggling at home. And I expect this to continue on the road, as the Grizzlies should win by 4, cover the spread at -4. I do expect this to go over 213.5, as Portland should focus their team on the road, play better overall, but Grizzlies should come out with a win. Be towards the higher scoring end, so hence over 213.5. For the Spurs at the Kings, I expect it to be a high-scoring game, as the Kings' defense will not be great, and the Spurs can also put up a lot of points, as do the Kings, but the Spurs will come out victorious, as they will make key stops towards the end of the game or just during the game, and will cover the spread -3. High-scoring game, hence over 218.5. For the Nuggets at Brooklyn, I'm going to lean towards Denver -4.5. due to Nets playing last night and having nobody on their team currently. So kind of hard to play short-staffed and on the second night of a back-to-back. So I believe Denver should win this no problem, mostly due to Jokic's great play tonight, as no one should be really there to guard him. Over 206.5. This is mostly due to the fact that I don't expect Brooklyn to score that much, and then if Denver blows them out in the first half, that means Jokic isn't going to play as much, so Denver might not score as much as if Jokic were to play the whole game. So the safest bet, I think, overall should be over 206.5. For the Cavs and the Hawks, I expect the Cavs to cover the spread at +4. They've been playing great as of late. They are on the second night of their back-to-back, and the Hawks did get slapped by the Nuggets in their last game, so they should bounce back. If I were the Hawks, I should come out and try and dominate the Cavaliers, as they are on the second night of their back-to-back, but the Cavs, I think, will keep this close all game, possibly come out with a win due to their defense. Hence, I will be leaning towards under 219.5. It's like whatever the spread is, I think it should be a higher one, but under 219.5. For the Lakers and the Bulls, I expect the Bulls to win, as Anthony Davis got injured. And I believe the Bulls, they don't completely have their whole roster yet, but Bulls have been playing better than the Lakers this year. And with that newfound injury to Davis, LeBron will have to be playing much more and much harder in the regular season than he wants to. So if Lakers do pull this out, it's going to be on the back of LeBron. Hence, I'll be leaning towards under 217.5, as the Bulls' defense has been decent this year and will be able to slow down the pace and keep the scoring lower. For New Orleans at Philadelphia, I'll be leaning towards the Pelicans +5, as they've won 7 out of their last 11 games. And Philadelphia has been playing 500 ball, so I think it's safe to take the Pelicans at +5. And then over 212.5, Pelicans have been scoring around like 110 in that stretch, so a decent amount. And Philadelphia, they still have Embiid, so they can put up a lot of points just because he's on the floor. So I think it's pretty safe to put over 212.5. For the Hornets at the Suns, Suns should cover no problem, -8.5. Charlotte can put up a lot of points, but I think the Suns' defense will slow them down. I will still lean towards over 219.5 as the Hornets' defense is not that great, so the Suns should be able to get the shots they want whenever they want. So expect a lot of points from the Suns, and then still expect the Hornets to get over 100 points, but they'll still lose overall to the Suns. For the Mavericks at the Timberwolves, so Wolves should win this game. They've been playing great as of late. They're between Karl Anthony Towns and the second unit, stepping up and playing defense. Very well defense, matter of fact. They should slow down the Mavericks offense, but I do expect it to be a higher pace game, and points will be scored, a lot of threes will be shot, and a lot of those threes will go in. So I will be leaning towards over 270.5, but the Timberwolves will still come out top on this shootout game. So yesterday's results, for the 7 games for yesterday, I had 4 right on the spread, 4 right on the over-unders, making my total 8 out of 14. So an all-right night. And then for today's best picks, I would adjust that spread on the Denver Nets game to minus 7.5. And then for the over-unders, since these are just my over-unders, I think the best one that will yield the best and one that will hit most likely will be New Orleans and Philadelphia spread over 212.5. So thank you for watching. Comment your predictions and your player picks to help other people pick their bets. And once again, thanks for watching.